we're one people, we're one family, we're one house. We all live in the same house.
One of the most famous and long-lived members of the civil rights movement, John Lewis, grew up in Troy, angry at the unfairness of the Jim Crow South. Inspired by Martin Luther King Jr. early on, Lewis challenged segregation as a fearless freedom rider, demonstrator, and speaker.
We do not want our freedom gradually.
It was in Selma, on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, fighting for voting rights in 1965. Lewis and other marchers were met by heavily armed state and local police. They were beaten, Lewis suffering a fractured skull. It would be forever remembered as Bloody Sunday.
On this bridge, some of us gave a little blood to help redeem the soul of America.
Tonight, a petition nears 500,000 signatures to rename the bridge after Lewis.
As Dad inspired him, inspires me and millions of people around our world.
As news spreads of Lewis's passing, tributes grow in Alabama, in Atlanta, where Lewis served as a congressman, and across the country. John Lewis, remembered for a life of courage and conviction.
When you see something that is not right, not just, not fair, you have a moral obligation to say something, to do something.
Alabama lawmakers also reacting to the death of John Lewis. Governor Kay Ivey saying, quote, "He dedicated his life to serving his community and advocating for others during some of the most difficult times in our nation's history. I join my fellow Alabamians and the nation in mourning the death of Congressman Lewis. I offer my heartfelt condolences and prayers to his family, his constituents in Georgia, and all who had the pleasure of calling him a friend." End quote. Senator Doug Jones also offering his condolences, saying, quote, "May the conscience of all in Congress and the Senate be awakened by his passing to finish his efforts to restore integrity to the Voting Rights Act."